We are back with our Pink Power Today special series for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And this morning, Hoda has an exclusive interview with the beloved star of The Office, one of our favorites, Jenna Fischer.
Oh, we adore Jenna so much. It was exactly 1 year ago that Jenna, like a lot of us, were just scrolling through Instagram, and there were a bunch of breast cancer awareness posts. So it reminded her it was time to get a mammogram. She did, and so began her journey with the disease, a journey she now wants to share to be of service to the millions of other women and families in the same boat.
I called my husband and I said, Lee, I think it's cancer. And I was like, but what? I don't know what it means. And so it began.
Jenna Fischer is the beloved star of the long-running hit TV show The Office.
I feel God in this Chili's tonight.
She played Pam, the co-worker we all felt we knew. When the show ended, she went on to create the hugely popular podcast Office Ladies with her castmate Angela Kinsey. On it, they share the behind the scenes of the show and co-star antics. But it was exactly 1 year ago that life changed. Using her platform for good, she posted a powerful message to her fans on social media, writing, "Schedule your mammogram. Got mine done today. Gotta take care of those ticking time bags, ladies." Her message takes your breath away, given the road ahead. So here you are living your life in such a beautiful way, and you're kind of skipping through the flowers, it seems like, in life.
Thriving.
Thriving. And isn't it so crazy how on Monday everything's great, and then on Tuesday everything falls apart?
It was crazy because I went in for my routine mammogram. It's that annoying appointment that I'd been putting off. 3 weeks later, they said, there were a few spots that were difficult to see. You have very dense tissue. We would recommend that you do another mammogram and maybe follow up with a breast ultrasound.
So was that for you an alarming thing, or was it an eye roll?
It was a total eye roll. This is why I would put this off, because now I have to go back again. After the ultrasound, they said, well, we found something. We're going to need to do a biopsy.
So did you worry when they said that?
Not really.
Not really.
When I was getting the biopsy, the mood changed, and that's when I got nervous.
So this is one of those weird things that you're refreshing a portal constantly?
Yeah, for like 2 days.
Okay, no.
So I was on a hike. I checked the portal on the hike, and that's when I saw words like invasive ductal carcinoma, malignant, you know, and I was like, those words sound like cancer words.
Doctors ran several more tests, and just a month after that mammogram Jenna almost didn't go to, she was diagnosed with stage 1 triple positive breast cancer, a rare and aggressive form of breast cancer.
I knew I would be having surgery, chemotherapy, radiation, and then targeted therapies of Herceptin and tamoxifen, which I'm still doing now. I still have my port, which is where I got my chemo. It's where I get my Herceptin. I'll do that until like February of next year.
Fischer says one of her greatest challenges was sharing the news with her children.
They're 10 and they're 13, and the biggest thing that I wanted them to know was that any ways that I seemed sick during this process were side effects of treatments. They weren't cancer making me sick.
Oh, that's
they were side effects. And then we just kind of did it together, and they were amazing. And my husband Lee was absolutely incredible. A typical morning for us would be both of us getting up in the morning and making school lunches and doing school drop-offs. But under the circumstances, the most, oh my gosh, now I'm getting emotional about it, but you know, the most I could do was just get downstairs and sit at the table with a cup of coffee, and he did all the rest.
For every woman who I've ever known who went through this, it's like just this, your hair.
The hair. Yeah, I mean, when they told me I had to have chemo, the first thing I thought was, I don't want to throw up and I don't want to lose my hair. I did not throw up, but I did lose my hair. And so I started by having just like a big bald patch down this side of my head.
Yeah.
And I would kind of comb over, do like a real elaborate comb over. Like I was like, oh, I understand why the gentlemen do this now, I guess. But I never had a big shave your head moment.
No. Another decision Jenna made was to continue her podcast with Angela Kinsey, who is also her real-life best friend.
From the beginning, she said, whatever you need, you tell me, I'm here. And I said, I want to keep working and I don't want anyone to know. At work, I want that to be a space where we go and we laugh, and I'm not a cancer patient. I need that. And she said, okay. And when I started to lose my hair, I would wear my hats with my hair coming out. We called them wiggets. Wig hats. Wiggets.
Oh, that's so cute.
And she started wearing hats to work so that I wouldn't be the only person in a work meeting wearing a hat.
You know what that is? That's love.
Yeah. And it was amazing.
Sometimes I feel like the world after a diagnosis just snaps clearly into focus.
All of the most important things became so clear so quickly. And also, I'll say, I find the world to be such a beautiful place in all of its quirkiness, and even things that used to irritate me, now I sometimes find charming, like, you know, just traffic. Like, oh, look at you, cute traffic. Look at all the people just going places. Oh, that guy's mad.
After surgery, radiation, and 12 rounds of chemo, doctors shared there was no evidence of cancer. Did you ring the bell after your last treatment?
Can you believe this? My infusion center didn't have a bell.
Okay.
No bell.
What are they thinking?
That's what I said. So my husband Lee said, what do you want to do to celebrate being done with chemo? And I said, I want a bell. I want to ring a bell in the backyard, and I want confetti.
Did you do it?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, can I tell you something? Okay, so after my surgery, I'm, recovering. I watched the Today Show. I got up out of bed and I sat on the bench at the end of my bed with a cup of coffee and my big old pillow. And I would watch you and Savannah and Jenna and all the fellas. And you kept me company. And I thought, if I ever get a chance to tell this story, I want to talk to you because I know that there's a lady right now who's sitting on a bench at the end of her bed with her pillow, and she's wondering, what's next for me? And I just want to be like, no, you're going to get off that bench.
Just like this girl
just
right
like
here.
I did. You're going to get your life back. You're not even going to believe all the beauty and wonder that is ahead of you through this journey.
I thought I loved her before. What an incredible voice. She's so lovely in every way, and she's right. Someone is watching and thinking, is there hope for me? And yes, there's hope for you.
She has such incredible perspective on everything that's happening. And she did say the one thing that she wanted people to take from this conversation is that she implores women to get their mammograms. And she said, she told doctors that if she just waited 6 months, she said that things would have been a whole lot different.
Well, you know what I was thinking when you mentioned that at the top, that she'd just been scrolling and that we cover breast cancer a lot during this month.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are people who are like, why? Or haven't we seen these stories 1,000 times? That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.